Betty, shooting your summer line in Rio is a stroke of brilliance. Kate is gonna love the idea. I'll have her call you back. Okay. Lucky, hey. How was the memorial? I'm sorry, that was really tactless. I'm sure it was difficult for you. We're all really sorry for your loss.
It's okay, Maxie. No one knows the right things to say, including me. Listen, did Lulu come back? She left the service early. Pretty upset.
Yeah, she was here, but I haven't seen her. Just having a really tough time.
Yeah, all right, well, I'll find her.
Lucky, I know this is probably not the right time to tell you, but I wanted to say thank you.
For what?
Well, when I was younger, I had a heart transplant that saved my life, so on behalf of all the transplant recipients out there, thank you for the gift of life you gave from Jake. I got it this morning for Kate.
Thanks. She's not coming in, huh?
She had an appointment. Honestly, I think she's avoiding Lulu. Kate's not exactly the nurturing type. She doesn't really know what to say.
Yeah, well, no one does.
We all feel really bad, Lucky. It's just hard to put into words.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to comfort Elizabeth. I mean, she's drowning in guilt right now, and I'm the one who left her on overload. I mean, Jake and Cam were supposed to be with me that night. Instead, I was off getting married on a whim.
You thought Jake was with his mother. There's no way you could have known.
I keep playing that night over in my head. It's like an endless loop. It won't stop, Siobhan and I, before the justice of the peace, my dad standing up as our witness, having no idea that he just came from hitting Jake, and then my cell phone rings and it's Elizabeth, and I'm completely irritated. I think that she's calling for some petty thing about the boys as an excuse to interrupt the wedding. But when I pick up, Elizabeth's crying. I'm telling you, Maxie, you never want to hear that kind of fear in a mother's voice. And then she says the words, Jake was hit by a car. During the memorial, I found myself thinking about that movie. It comes on every Christmas about the guy who finds out what it would be like if he'd never been born.
I love that movie.
Yeah, me too. And I was just, I couldn't help but wonder what Jake would have grown up to be if he'd lived. How many lives he would have touched, what his kids would have been like. He loved airplanes, he loved flying. Maybe he would have been a pilot or an astronaut or something. I had this fantasy of him being a captain of a space shuttle. Orbiting the Earth, looking down from the heavens and all that.
You were proud of him?
Yeah, it was easy. He was such an amazing kid.
Such a cutie. Played with Jake and Cam at Emma's birthday party. They were happy and laughing. He was playing with every toy he could get his hands on.
Every time Jake would see me, he'd run up, give me a hug. Almost knocked the breath out of me.
His life was too short, but he was happy and secure because of what a wonderful dad you were.
Max Vista. Lucky. I gather your son's memorial was today. My most heartfelt condolences on your loss. I appreciate that, Spinelli. Thank you, and thanks for the latte and for listening.
You don't have to go.
Thanks, but, there's something I have to face up to. Hey, Dad.
Hi. Dante was here earlier. Took my statement.
He cleared you. There's no way to prove you were intoxicated, so no charges will be filed.
Case closed.
Drinking vodka now? I guess scotch doesn't taste so good anymore. Since that's what you were drinking the night Jake died.